Hey y'all, and welcome back to the Pendry Home, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Lakin, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing this disaster of a closet in one of our guest bedrooms. So this closet has not been touched since my husband, I think, moved into the house. So this was my husband's house before we got married, and he had it years prior to us obviously getting married and meeting and everything. And so in this closet was a bunch of his old clothes, a lot of things he doesn't wear anymore, some things that he possibly could wear but just did not, realize he had any of the good things. So pretty much since we have gotten married and I've moved in, I have been meaning to get into this closet and go through everything, figure out what we were donating, what we were keeping, and because the clothes have been sitting in here for so long, of course they kind of start getting that old musty type smell. So all the things that we were keeping, I needed to wash, so that meant loads of laundry but also loads of donations as well. And then this closet is a whole lot bigger than what I even realized it was, because I never could really fully see inside of it, even though I had put some things in this closet as well. So pretty much one of the reasons that I wanted to get through here was, one, to give us more storage room, because I have a lot of decor, as you guys know. I'm definitely more of a minimal person. That's just kind of how I am. Maybe y'all, it probably doesn't seem that way, but I really am more of a minimal person, unless it comes to clothing and decor, and then I'm like not minimal at all. But yeah, so I have a lot of decor and I have a lot of clothes and shoes, and those are like my weaknesses. But other than that, I don't feel like I have a lot of things, and I try to stay pretty minimal with things. But I wanted more room, obviously, for decor in this closet, because there's so much space and shelving in here, and then all of that. But so I wanted to take you guys along with me on this journey, because this took 2 days to complete, and I would be lying if I said I was still fully done, because I definitely am not fully finished in this room. There's still a lot of things that I need to go through and organize in here, like this dresser, for one, I need to fully go through it, and then we have a desk on the other side, and all of that. But I wanted to show y'all, once it was cleared out, how much room is actually in here. And I feel like the camera is quite deceiving, because it doesn't look as big, but it's way bigger in person, I feel like, as well. But just wanted to throw that in there. But anywho, in this room, there's a lot of things that need to be cleaned. But my husband's grandfather was a stamp collector, so he liked to collect stamps. So he's still with us, he's still living, but he does have some more, medical needs and issues, just as he gets into older age and everything. And so he gave us his whole entire stamp collection. So it is in this bedroom, and it's in that dresser that I'm hanging stuff on, it's in the desk that you guys can't see, and it's also in the vanity that I'm not showing as either. So yeah, we have like books of stamps, we have books and binders and just boxes and all this stuff full of stamps. And I did fully go through everything. So like the bottom drawers of the dresser are all kind of organized with books and binders and stuff of stamps. But there's still more boxes, because every time we go to visit him and my husband's grandmother, he ends up giving us more stamps on top of what we already have. And it's really sweet, and it's special to my husband, of course, because him and his grandpa are very, very close. His grandparents in general, they're very close. So it's really, really sweet. And, one day, Houston will go through them, but they just need to be organized, and it just looks very clutterish. So I'm trying to get all of that fixed. So eventually, I will. I don't know. Right now, my main goal is getting through these closets first. So there's this closet, and then of course we have another closet in our other spare bedroom. So in the next video, I will be getting into that, and y'all will see. And I'm thinking about moving all of my husband's clothes into this closet that I'm working on right now. So there's clothes in the other closet that are mine and his, because that's where I put all of my Sunday dresses and just dresses in general. And then all of his more Sunday clothes are in there too. But I might just solely let him have this closet and then do something different with the other one. I haven't quite decided yet. Like I said, I still have some time. And when I get into that, and of course I'll be sharing that with y'all as well, y'all will obviously see what I end up doing. But this was just the donation piles that I had out of this closet, and this was while all the other laundry that we were keeping was going, and you know, it all had to be folded and washed. It took forever, but I just kind of obviously sped through this for you guys so y'all could quickly see, but hopefully get some motivation to get into that little area, you know, that's hidden behind doors. We all have those secret spaces that, you know, when somebody comes to our house, you know, they don't know what's behind that door, but it's probably a mess if you're me, because like my closets are not, they're all a mess, to be completely honest. But I wanted to fold through all the clothes that I was going to be donating, and I just take all my donations to Goodwill. Some people may be against that, but honestly, you know what? That's where I take them. They go to Goodwill. I like to go thrifting in Goodwill. So it's just easy. Drop them off. You're good to go. I think there's probably other things you could do. Like there's clothing bins and stuff. I think I'm still not too familiar with the area. I know where, like in my hometown, we had clothing bins where you could drop stuff off at. But I still want to say it was part of Goodwill. I'm not really sure. Anywho, so that's what I do. So I'm just going to bag all this stuff up, and then I'm going to roll in over to the next day, and that's when all the laundry will be done, and you will see me like folding it and getting this closet situated. And then there was a little something else I wanted to do. So my husband's ties, he has a lot of ties for Sunday, like suits and stuff, and I wanted to fold those nicely and color coordinate those in the top drawer of the dresser. So that way he could clearly see every single one of them, and also like, you know, so it would be easier for him to pick one out for Sunday or usually I pick out his Sunday clothes, but if he does, then, you know, he could see them easier too. So yeah, I hope you guys are finding some good cleaning motivation in today's video. If you like this style of video, let me know. You can thumbs it up, leave it down in the comments. I am using more so the KonMari method while I am doing this. I fold all of our clothes in the KonMari way, but the KonMari method, when you are organizing or cleaning out like a closet or something, is to touch every single item. And so that is something that I totally wanted to do, was to touch every single piece, because if you are just going through it and looking, instead of actually picking it up and taking it out of the closet, then you really don't know, because you could go through and be like, oh yeah, I'm going to keep this, this, and this. But if you take it out, really look at it and like really, you know, imagine, see yourself like, am I going to wear this, you know, or is he going to wear this, whatever. That's what you need to do. And that's just the KonMari way, like to feasibly touch every single item. So as you guys can see, this is the next day. I'm going to continue on getting through these piles and piles of laundry and folding them and then putting them back away in the closet. But as always, in every single one of my videos, no matter what I'm doing, if I'm cleaning, decorating, cooking, whatever it may be, I always ask if anybody has any prayer requests. You can always leave those down below, and I would love to pray for you and with you. All right, so now that all the laundry is folded and on hangers and everything, I'm gonna start putting it back in the closet. And I did decide to color coordinate the clothes that I'm gonna hang. I didn't color coordinate any of the stuff I folded, but I will color coordinate the clothes that I'm hanging. I do actually like to color coordinate clothing. In our closet, in our bedroom, our clothes are color coordinated, even though that closet is literally a disaster. We are going to be getting into that closet too, but even though that closet is a disaster, the clothes that are hanging up are color coordinated. But it's a little weird how I color coordinate things, but when we actually get into that closet, I'll explain more, because obviously in that closet I have summer and spring and winter fall clothes in there, whereas like here's just like long sleeve button-ups and stuff like that. So like when I said it, when I get into our master bedroom closet, I will explain more of that. But here I am now folding all those ties I was telling y'all about. So we have this tie like hanger rack thingy hanging in the other closet in the other guest bedroom. This is probably all confusing, but so for some reason the thing broke. So like the actual hook hanger part broke off of this big wooden piece that I just took all those off of. So I needed something to do. I kept like popping it back in there, but it would eventually just fall. So they just kept falling on the floor. Ties are not cheap. They're pretty expensive, and I didn't want them getting messed up by continuously falling on the floor, and especially now with our little cat running around and always getting into things, I did not want him getting a hold of them and then like, you know, tearing them up either. So I definitely wanted to get them up and figure out something. So my brother actually used to do this with all his ties. He had like a drawer, like drawers full of ties, and he would fold them a particular way. And I want to say he even color coordinated his. I'm not really sure, but he had like the ties all folded neatly and everything. Now I'm sure I'm not folding them the way that he folded them. He had a way that he folded them. I'm just kind of doing a simple fold. I try to do it more similar to from what I can remember how he did them back home, but I don't fully remember, so I just kind of did them my own way. And then I decided to go ahead and color coordinate them, and by color coordinating them I also realized what colors that we need, what colors my husband is lacking in ties. So now whenever I do go buy him some more ties, I know what kind of colors we need, and patterns and stuff like that. I love buying ties. That was one of my favorite things. I used to go with my brother and buy ties with him for church and stuff, and we would always get my dad a tie for like, you know, birthday, Christmas, whatever. They're just a great gift for men, especially if you have a man in your life who wears ties for church or just dresses up, you know, and wears them for work or something. They're a great gift. I love them. And I love buying my husband ties. So like for our anniversary, I buy him ties. For his birthday, I buy him ties. I'll probably get him some more for Christmas with some dress shirts. And anytime I see good deals on suit coats, like sport jackets and stuff like that, I like to get those too for him, because he wears that stuff on Sundays. So I love buying that kind of stuff. But anywho, so I'm just gonna like place these in here, and then I'll show y'all the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below if you are not subscribed. Bye, y'all.